Behind every beautiful thing, there's some kind of pain. There are two ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. An unexciting truth may be eclipsed by a thrilling falsehood. Light in your mind is better than darkness in your soul. The only way out of the labyrinth of suffering is to forgive. Do no harm and leave the world a better place than you found it. Only knowledge can turn life's unbearableness into a weapon. Life is an experiment in which you may fail or succeed. Explore more, expect least. If you are willing to go out on a limb, the tree of life holds endless possibilities. People don't always want to be with people. It gets tiring. Take care of your body, then the rest will automatically become stronger. If you want to see a rainbow, you have to learn to see the rain. Those who win never give up. Those who give up never win. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, choose selfishness, have few desires. Deeds will not be less valiant because they are unpraised. Invincibility depends on oneself, the enemy's vulnerability on him. The best knowledge is knowing yourself and your inner being. I knew it like destiny, and at the same time, I knew it as choice. As he learns the truth will automatically free him. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. Supreme excellence consists of breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. If you only shine light on your flaws, all your perfects will dim. Don't be afraid of death. Be afraid of the unlived life. One half of the world cannot understand the pleasures of the other. He who is prudent and lies in wait for an enemy who is not will be victorious. Notice the difference between being in control and needing control. As for methods of prayer, all are good as long as they are sincere. We all have two lives. The second one starts when we realize that we only have one. One may know how to conquer without being able to do it. Watching my back is the perfect opportunity to stick a knife in it. Overconfidence blurs out the risk. Inferiority magnifies it. There are no second chances in life, except to feel remorse. Sometimes your only available transportation is a leap of faith. You have two choices: evolve or repeat. Time cannot put anything in your hands until you let go of the time. Remember that you are only alive now. This is the only moment you have. Embrace it. Most of what matters in our lives takes place in our absence. People wealth consists upon their freedom, individual resources, and good social life. You not only are hunted by others, you unknowingly hunt yourself. To go outside what your charge was and to try to solve everything yourself is dangerous. Death is so terribly final, while life is full of possibilities. Filter out the irrelevant noise. Focus on the objective. Some use drugs to silence the pain. Others use them to feel the pain they silenced. Never curse a fall. The ground is where humility lives. Silence is nice to have if you wanted it, but maddening if you didn't. Karma is given, not to those who ask, but to those who ask of nothing. is better for the heart to break than not to break. Reason is, and ought only to be the slave of the passions. Some things you hear with your ears, others you hear with your heart. If truth doesn't set you free, generosity of spirit will. The goal is to reduce the time of suffering, not eliminate it. The only real battle in life is between hanging on and letting go. Power is not revealed by striking hard or often, but by striking true. A trusting heart will follow only those who truly follow their heart. Our attitude toward life determines life's attitude towards us. Si no usaba esta vida, entonces la estaba desperdiciando. For every expert, there is an equal and opposite expert. If I had to live my life over, I'd live over a saloon. The truth doesn't mind being told every once in a while. I have given my word that only death will take me from you. He who wishes to fight must first count the cost. Speak to me. I will spend my lifetime trying to understand you. It is man's natural sickness to believe that he possesses the truth. Sometimes the best of God's gifts arrive by the shattering of all the window panes. You can't always be right, but you can be wrong a lot less. If it keeps you happy, keep it quiet. He who steals a belt buckle pays with his life. He who steals a state gets to be a feudal lord. When you trip over love, it is easy to get up. But when you fall in love, it is impossible to stand again. It isn't where you came from. It's where you're going that counts. A kingdom that has once been destroyed can never come again into being, nor can the dead ever be brought back to life. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Any intelligent fool can make things bigger and more complex. It takes a touch of genius and a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. Go to heaven for the climate and hell for the company. All I have is all I need, and all I need is all I have in this moment. When you surround an army, leave an outlet free. Do not press a desperate foe too hard. Politeness is the first thing people lose once they get the power. If everyone wants to be somebody, I want to be somebody else. Do more listening than talking. Talk more about them than about you. There's no such thing in anyone's life as an unimportant day. If tomorrow were never to come, it would not be worth living today. What the ancients called a clever fighter is one who not only wins, but excels in winning with ease. In every walk with nature, one receives far more than he seeks. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. War is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Set the troops to their tasks without imparting your designs. Dream big, stay positive, work hard, and enjoy the journey. Concentrate your energy and hoard your strength. Don't chase. Elevate your game and be someone worth chasing after. It is an acceptance of being uncomfortable that drives change. Change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. Moods can be contagious. Don't catch or spread a bad mood. Bringing joy to another lights 1,000 suns within. If your actions don't live up to your words, you have nothing to say. A kind gesture can reach a wound that only compassion can heal. We live only now. Everything else is either past or is unknown. You can jail a revolutionary, but you can't jail the revolution. I'm not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions.